Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. Today is Friday, August 15th, right in the middle of August. Wrapping up the summer real quick here. So let's go through the market real quick. It looked a little flat this morning, and we'll see what's going on to end the week. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. Always do your due diligence. How is everybody this morning? And here we go. There's our heat map. Like I said, a little bit flat, mostly green. The SPY is up like over $1. It was looking good yesterday going in. So it is up right now, $1.31, and that's a beautiful setup for it to get up into the top tomorrow. Not sure exactly what's going on, but something good is going on in this economy. You can see that. So there you go. And we are going to hear some rate talk, I think. When is that? Wednesday or something next week when Powell speaks at the in whatever convention that they're going to be at something. So anyway, there you go. We're just going to cruise through a quick show because I am rolling out early this morning. Like I said, we've just been kind of taking day trips and vacations, getting ready for Niagara Falls. And I told you I was taking a bunch of vacations in the month of August, but we will get back to it after next week. And I'll be on all next week, obviously. On vacation, I always do the shows and everything and keep you updated. So we will be still cruising through. And how about your UNH right there? Well, if I did it right, how about that, guys? I mean, you want to talk about loading up your account right there when you wake up. Holy cow, guys, that was a beauty right there. And LLY was another beauty right there. So two of them, that's all you really needed to do was two beauties right there, and you're good for a little while, to be honest with you. And Lulu's up, and we talked about that one as well. So let's go through and see what our Jolie's jumpers look like, and then we'll just go through our SPY big caps and see what's happening real fast and wrap it up for a Friday here. And here's our Bolt projects, and this thing was moving right along. It's obviously pulling back right now, but that thing was flying the other day. And DFLI, I said that last time, that Dragonfly, DFLI, we had talked about this thing recently. It was getting set up, and there you go. It did run up over 50% right there. GFAI, let's see what that is up to right now. Guard Force AI, that looks like it's getting set up at the moment. So that's one to probably keep an eye on right there. I would say GFAI. HCTI, what did Healthcare Triangle right there. We haven't looked at this in a little while, actually. Remember, this was a big runner right here. And let's see, it's getting set back up, trying to curl up again. I'll keep an eye on that today, see what it wants to do. And good old Hoth had been getting set up. It doesn't appear to be running just yet, but it will be. KULR, that was set up, and there you go. So, again, these things get set up, guys, and then they just run off. We always know that. KULR was running up yesterday, a little bit of run up today. It looks like not much, but again, they run up, and you got to lock in those profits because you know they're going to be coming back down there. PGEN, Precision, or something like that, just a little bit of pullback. That's in a bullish area right there. And PMNT, perfect moment, had a perfect moment up over 100% right there. Look at that perfect moment for PMNT. And that was a beauty running up yesterday and spiking up today. Keep an eye on the apparel manufacturer, PMNT, perfect moment, because it could spike up some more. And that thing is running really good right there. PPSI. Oh, PPSI right there. Pioneer Power Solutions running up pretty nice this morning as well into the top. So keep an eye on that. That could be another one that runs more. TIVC was running up yesterday and then pulled back there. And of course, our UNH. Look at that guy right there, guys. I mean, that's a beauty for us. And we did love it. And it's over at 300. NLLY was another beauty right there. So there you go, guys. I'd say we destroy the market all the time, no matter what it wants to do. All we have to do is look at it and just point out what's happening there. Here's some other big top gainers this morning right now. Let's see what they're up to. That PPSI and FUFU. That's one. Remember, we were looking at that FUFU a little bit ago, like a month ago or so. And it's running up this morning. UNHIOBT had run up recently and then pulled back. Let's see what else. That BZAI, and like I said, it's a little bit flat this morning, and I expected it to. Set it in the note. As a matter of fact, it'll probably be a flat day going into the weekend right here. So that is what happens in the summer. But let's go through real quick. Our SPY is up $1.40. It does look good. I'm telling you, an Apple right here, not looking bad, just a little healthy pullback, but looks like they want to run up even to next week somehow. Amazon not looking bad. That was getting set up to run up, and Google still running up there into the top. So again, these things are running into the top, and even when they get back down, and as you can see, they've done it already right here. They start running up, and then they just ever so slightly pull back, and they just keep going, guys. And we may see this happen for a little while here. I'm telling you, they're just breaking out and looking really good right here. So Meta right there is looking pretty good to try to roll off the MACD when it gets set back up. And Microsoft keeps going up. And look at it, making all that room. Look how long it was in the top for, making all that room. And now apparently wants to run back up, it looks like. So that's pretty interesting. And the video right here just setting up. We knew it was hitting that resistance, wasn't getting through. And another one just making some good room there. And Nvidia does have what do they have? The earnings coming up at the end next week or something, the 27th there. So that'll be a big one. We already know that. And here is Tesla. That's one of the ETFs, but why can't I type in Tesla this morning? There we go. TSLA, and another one that's just getting set up, guys, to rock and roll. So that's what the market looks like. Let's look at our other ones. AMC right here, not looking bad. That's getting set up, that's for sure. And GameStop looking pretty good too. And we know that Chewy was running along right there. A little bit of healthy pullback, but that had been popping up and looks like it wants to even go up higher right now. And good old Unity's hitting that resistance right now, but had run up pretty big. Netflix right here is running up, and it's going to continue to run up now. So keep your eye on Netflix. And AVGO right now is just pulling back. It's still over the support line, or has good support down there, and just kind of a healthy pullback. Nothing real crazy this morning. MU, a little bit of pullback. Nothing too crazy this morning. And TSM is just getting set up right here. Again, another little healthy pullback. Just watch these things get set up. That's all. SMCI, the same thing, getting set up down there. So these bad boys are getting ready to run. AMD, a little healthy pullback after that big run up, and that thing's going to get blasting off. So just watch for that little pullback. And QCOM right here has been running up, still up a little bit, and still looking really good. It could have a little healthy pullback to get set up, and Snow is looking much better right there to curl back up and is in a better position after coming down. And PayPal's running up and setting up the run. So I'm telling you, Intel's way up. Remember, we had that one. We had that nailed down before it even popped up, and they could have like the government wants to like do something with this. I was saying it yesterday, so I forget what the heck it was, but anyway, they want to do. They're taking a stake in Intel, the U.S. So I guess Trump's talking to Intel now. And Dell right here is looking pretty decent as well, going to roll up. So market still looks pretty sweet, guys. And IBM's getting ready. That's going to be another great opportunity right there. If you thought that UNH and Lily Ellie and of course our Lulu and all these guys were great opportunities. Well, then you better keep an eye on this IBM right there, because that's going to be a good one. And PLTR right here, Palantir, is pulling back a little bit, but it probably will roll right off. And again, look, they get into the top, guys, and then they pull back ever so slightly and roll off. They could do that for a while now. So it is what it looks like it wants to happen here going forward, and we'll see how long. And like I said, these things are in major bubble territory where you just throw out the rules and you just keep on cruising. And Sophie right here below has a little resistance up there now, but it is getting set up, not looking bad right there. Let it get set up. Mara and CleanSpark are getting set up as well. Riot was up yesterday, just a little pullback, but that looks way better as well too right now. So that does look pretty good. And here's your CleanSpark. And like I said, that now they all kind of look very similar. Riot had looked a little different. It caught up yesterday when it ran up. MicroStrategy trying to make a base and bottom out. It could go down a little bit more right here. and we will look at our crypto real quick. And let's just cruise right through the rest of these guys like Robinhood, not bad right there, a little healthy pullback. And Coinbase is looking really good to get cruising. That's another one, guys, that you just want to keep an eye on. Even Bull right here is looking pretty good. And SPCE has been getting set up. That's not it. I don't know what I'm typing in this morning. SPCE right here. And again, that one's going to get set up on that trend line. Not looking too bad. Boeing's getting set up as well. So as I keep telling you, the market's just getting set up right here. And UNH, those 13-cent or 300-hour calls are going to be worth about $3,100 a contract, guys. I know they're up major right now. It's pretty insane what we just pulled off with that. So there you go. That was a beauty, Laptop Travel and Crew right there. I hope you guys loved it, and Lily Ellie. So if you had them both, I'm telling you, you're looking really good this morning. I can tell you that right now. And let's keep on cruising, because whatever fun DJT does, fun will want to do. DJT is up a little bit and fun is down. So interesting right there. And DJT is getting set up, guys. You can see it right here. So yeah, this market's getting set up to get cruising. You can see it happening. And McDonald's is looking pretty good right there. It's up a little bit more, looking good. And Disney looks like it's actually getting set back up there. Oh yeah, Disney looking really good now. So that's another one that's going to be nice. And here's your Oxy right here. And I'm telling you, oh my goodness, look at this. Oil and gas is just getting set up for some reason. I'm not sure what's happening. ExxonMobil not looking bad right there. And what is Nike doing? That's not too bad either. It's just had a little bit of pullback. So yeah, they're all just setting up here. And this DXYZ will be a good opportunity as well. So there you go. And let's see, Pew right here. They were kind of stinky. Their revenue, huh? What did it do? It went way down right there. Pulled back. Wow, down 50 cents. So let's see. Grab a Gun Holdings report second quarter right there. I didn't even see anything for an earnings, but anyway, there you go with Pew pulling back at the moment. And that are they considered an aerospace and defense now? Is that what happened? I didn't even know that. So that's pretty wild. And but yeah, keep an eye on that one. And this GRYP right here, not looking bad. Let's just look at these penny stocks real quick and see what they're doing, because Oris was looking pretty good this morning and it was trying to run up here. So that looks way better again. And there you go with that one. That one could get cruising right there, ORIS. I don't know if RY is going to get moving. We'll have to see today. It's been trying to, but it's just held down. That actually looks like it bottomed out yesterday. So maybe it is going to start to cruise right there. And GIBO right here was down this morning and still just trying to get set up. It was pulling back. So it probably will try to roll off next week. So you want to keep an eye on that one as well. And this QH right here is trying to crawl up. It's hitting the MACD. It was running up some yesterday. It looks like it might have been running up this morning as well. Let's just take a quick look. 11, a little bit of run up, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on that because that's getting set up. So there you go with them. Let's see what you guys want to look at, and we'll look at crypto real quick. Here we go. Bitcoin, Solana 195, Ripple at 311 right there, 310, 311, Cardano 94 cents. And let's see what the stock cube says, and Chainlink's at like 22. So there you go. And our Bitcoin's at 119 right there. Ethereum 4,600. So a little bit of pullback. Let's take a look and see what it looks like at the moment. And Bitcoin just sitting here. Yeah, these things are going to roll right off the MACD. They're just stair-stepping themselves right up there. You just can't constantly run up, basically like Ethereum. Look how many days it ran up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember what I say, guys. If they run up like 6 days in a row, you're probably going to see a little pullback. But look at it, trying to roll right back up into the top. Solana not looking bad here at that 195. And that wants to get cruising, guys. So Ripple, not looking bad either, sitting on the 20. Had a little bit of pullback, making some good room. All it needs to do is get curled up a little bit, and Ripple can get rolling right there. And Doge coming back to the 20, but that one also looks really good. Ripple looks like the one that needs to get really set up there. Cardano even looks better, and Ripple's going to rip. So XLM right here, that one is pulling back a little bit. We'll get set back up, and Chainlink isn't looking too bad as it pulls back. It'll obviously pull back some and then roll off that MACD right there. And let's see what Litecoin's doing. That one was pulling back. I did see it down to 120, but another one not looking bad right there. And Optimism is going to be optimistic right here. It's just pulling back and setting up. So nothing crazy there, guys. And let's see, the Dow futures are higher, Nasdaq's flat, and Lulu LMT, what was that up to? That was another great one right there that had run up for us, and that's going to continue to move. Lockheed Martin. Goldman Sachs sent a note to select clients on Wednesday to buy calls on certain stocks: Palantir, AMD, UPS, WBD, and EA. And the firm says, we see the potential for elevated upside asymmetry in stocks with high retail participation. And how are you, laptop travel? Let's just look. We looked at Palantir, AMD, UPS. We know that one. We know the company is redoing itself, and it does look way better right there, guys. So keep an eye on that one. We've been keeping an eye on it. WBD, Warner Brothers right here. That one is getting set up as well. And EA Sports, Electronic Arts right here. That's in the top. I don't know. I'd wait for it to pull back a little bit. So interesting right there. And how are you, L. Wasson, I think it is, and BTC, we just did that. Let's look at WENA. What is that one right here? Let me see. I don't even know what that is. WENA just went to this one, it looks like, right? Yeah, KLTO. I guess it changed the stock ticker right there. L. Wasson. And let's see what it's doing. Not even familiar with it. It's a biotech company. It is not looking too bad. It has an odd look right there. I would say let it pull back just a little bit more right here, but it does appear to be bottoming out. KLTO, it says. And Clotho Neurosciences. Yeah, I would say it is bottoming out right there, and we'll get cruising. So we will keep an eye on that one. Remind us of KLTO right there. And that used to be WENA, I believe. That's what it says to me anyway. And CTM right here is Castellum, and that one is getting set up as well. Just let it have a little bit of pullback right there, and it'll get set up like basically next week. So there you go with them too. And G-Tech, Chris, how's that? Strong fundamentals, bounced up, but think it has more room to run. Let's look at it real quick. GTEC right here, Greenland Technologies, and you're right about that one too. I think you're absolutely right. And I think you could have one that's going to be bouncing up. That bottomed out right there at 97. So just watch. It's just going to have a little jump around right here, but it will get set back up and run up. So that one will be a good one, Chris. And UNH is way up there. PSQH and Pew, very disappointing. And yeah, I guess the Trump kids can't really make a company fly that much unless it gets pumped up there. Because I mean, this one, and honestly, it was looking pretty good. It was hitting that 20 yesterday with a little bit of resistance right there, and it came back down. It will get set back up, but it will take a couple weeks right there for this one. And then that PSQH, that one we should have known after that one did the exact same thing, and you can see how that's got to get set up. So we should have known that Pew was probably going to do this very same thing. And FedEx, let's look at it right here, FDX, and that is looking pretty good. It is popping up there and looking nice right there. If it gets up over here on the 232, it's going to jump up. It could. I mean, it does look pretty good to try to do it right there. Luis Rodriguez, I must say. So FedEx looking pretty good right there. That is for sure. Just watch for any pullback, and you can see it'll just dip down during the day and probably maintain itself. Oil possibly lighting, because apparently Ukraine has decided to plan a major drone attack on Russia's oil refineries. That's interesting right there. And Let's see. What's going on here? El Wasin is obviously speaking some Spanish right there, I believe. That's for sure. And especially with El Wasin. But welcome to the show and thanks for joining us. And Rendier, I have to look at that one on here real quick. That's a obviously a USD. That's a crypto coin right here, and there we go with render. And let's see, that one's setting up to look pretty good as well. It's going to keep rolling off that MACD, so that one's looking pretty good. And let's look at NUWE real quick and see what you're up to this morning. NUWE, oh yeah, that one's getting set up for sure right there. Might have a little bounce back right now off off the MACD going into next week. As you can see, it was pulling back a little bit, and I know Godfather in the Discord likes this one, and they talk about it. But that one's getting set up, guys, and that's a beauty on a dip. So I will keep an eye on NUWE right there. Oh, NU. Let me just jot it down so I can read it. And there you go. I would say that's, like I said, the market's just a little bit flat right there. As you can see, the SPY is up and it is looking good, guys. I must say the SPY is looking really good right there. So that's what the market looks like on a Friday in the middle of August. And we're just going to be wrapping up our summer. And like I said, just I'll be on vacation for like the next week or so, and then we'll be back in the full swing. I promise you. I know I've been taking some crazy vacations here, but I feel great, honestly. Sometimes I think you do need it, and mentally, physically, and everything. I feel really good just kind of taking a little more downtime and not looking at the market for 15 hours a day. I guess I did need a little downtime there. So I feel great and obviously super focused in. Look at what we're doing on the show, and we're going to continue to do it as the market looks great and we will crush this market. Let's just go through, see what the news is. IPOs surge in August with companies striking while the iron is hot. And like I said, we're getting in the bubble territory, so that iron could stay hot for a while. Dow futures jump more than 300 points as Wall Street heads for a winning week. Goldman, and every time it wants to come down, CPI, PPI comes in super hot, and we still just turn around like it's no big deal. Goldman, and that's what happens when you're in a bubble. It doesn't matter what the market throws at you. The news and the economy are just doing so well that it just like battles it off, like just beating it like boom, ba boom, ba boom, and just keeps running. So Goldman Sachs researchers warn of an unfriendly asymmetry and why the next big market move may be down. And so there you go, Luis Rodriguez. You were talking about Goldman Sachs saying that, and it's in the news right there. And stocks hold near highs with consumers in focus. And here is how Russia's war in Ukraine has shaped global markets. And isn't Trump meeting with Putin today or something? So that could be happening, or he's meeting with him pretty soon. I know that. And we could be seeing that. There's that ORIS. And again, guys, it's not looking bad this morning. I got up and I saw that popping up there, and it was setting up the other day. It was looking great, and it did spike up. Look at it, got all the way up to that 17-cent area again, and it's looking good. I'm telling you, this thing gets out of the basement and starts rolling. This thing could really run up there to ORIS, and it's trending right there. That DFLI, we were on that one, and there's your perfect moment. Was a beauty, and I'm telling you, this GIBO just pulling back, but it is trying to do something. Intel right here had run up pretty big. And there's that Vision Marine. We were looking at that recently. We weren't looking at it for this big run up, but there you go. It did pop up there. ADD. We knew that's popping down. We're keeping an eye on it. And that Chanson still just pulling back there. I thought it was going to get set up, but I'll keep an eye on it. And there's your TerraWolf, ran up huge yesterday, ran up a little more. And of course, our UNH right there was a beauty. And IXHL still getting set up. So nothing crazy there. And let's just see what's happening over here, PPSI. And let's see what else has happened. That's Pioneer Power Solutions we looked at. MSN, Emerson Radio. And that had been spiking up there. And there's your FUFU and ORIS and DFLI. So there you go with the market. That's what it looks like at the moment. And yeah, there you go. And Trump and Putin meeting. That's why Ukraine has revealed their plan to Trump, so he will make something happen there. So there you go with that. And that VMAR, like I said, we had looked at that recently, and it is jumping up big time. And like I said, I knew we were looking at it back here. I remember it jumped up. It was probably right there is the last time we were looking at it. It has pulled back pretty big, and now it's spiking up pretty nice right there and could have some momentum. So keep an eye on that today. And there you go, guys. A new government, Company A, give us a portion of your revenues. Oh, and we'll take a stake in your company. B, it's a new world. And that is the Trump game right there, guys. And yeah, they did it with AMD and what was the other company? It was AMD and who? I forget the other one. I don't even remember what the other one was. But anyway, AMD and Nvidia, that wasn't it them two? And now it's Intel. So honestly, it's pretty wild. I thought it was crazy when they first did it, and now it just seems like it's the norm. AMD and Nvidia, it was okay, good. So I was going blank there, but yeah, it was definitely AMD and Nvidia were the first two 15% share to the government, and now Intel will take a stake in your company too, so we can take some profits, and that's pretty wild, guys. I mean, talk about bringing some money into the country. I mean, 29, what was it, 27.7 billion in the month of July just in tariffs alone. And then now you're going to be taking 15% from some of the biggest companies on Wall Street. That's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. I never even thought that was possible, but I guess anything's possible in this world if you want to. If you have the mindset of Trump, it's going to be pay to play, and every company is going to start paying to play. So what a crazy world we live in, guys. And then obviously his son's companies, they can't produce any earnings here because they're way down, and it was looking pretty good to run back up, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for that. So there you go. They're taking a page out of the China playbook. Yeah, exactly. That's not exactly a good thing right there. I'm not gonna lie. Being in business, I mean, crazy for the country, but I don't think the country needs to it's just a wild thing to be doing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's a big pay to play kind of look, and pay to play never ends up a good thing because it becomes super corrupt, obviously, because there's always money getting exchanged and then they can always pay up and make things happen. So they're always in your pocket. They own you. That's what happens. You own companies, and it just gets a little too crazy there. So not exactly sure I like that at all, but that's what it looks like we're getting into now because Intel and all these big companies are now doing it. So pretty wild stuff, I'm not going to lie. And that's what the market looks like, crypto included. And the Friday going into the middle of August right here is a little bit flat, but it is just cruising along, like I say. It's just setting up. And Sam, how are you this morning? Whoever knew he'd be playing the spy calls as a lotto, genius or idiot? I'll tell you tonight. I'm telling you, it's setting up like crazy, Sam. I guess you all see the same thing right here. What the hell is going on here, guys? Because this thing looks crazy. It wants to get into the top. It's over the MACD, and everything looks good about it. I'm not gonna lie. So I have no idea, Sam, what's happening here. You could tell I picked out the oil and gas a while ago, and now you can just see your SPY pulling back now a hair, but I mean, it's still up. It just has that look. We'll keep an eye on it, that's for sure. I mean, I can't imagine it unless we're going into some crazy correction that you just don't see, because I'm telling you, they got the market so manipulated right now, and they just are going like this and doing what they want. So it does look like it wants to pop off. And even assuming it would benefit both sides, it could be a huge problem with an administration that has an ulterior motive to serve political interest. Of course, I mean, it's kind of crazy to do. It's a very dangerous trend to set. I agree, Luis Rodriguez. That's why I'm saying I do not like the pay to play. It never worked in politics, guys. They kind of had to get rid of it. There used to be pay to play kind of deals, and then they say they got rid of it. Let's face it, they never get rid of it. But it's not a term that you can legally use. But apparently the White House can. So Hey, there you go. It's so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but again, it's just it sets it up to be a little bit crazy. Stablecoin, a way to Trojan horse people to unknowingly buy treasuries indirectly. I mean, Chris, it's just getting completely crazy what's going on. And again, you got Trump's kids involved in these companies as well, and then their earnings are absolutely horrible. So people are jumping into them because they're setting up, they're getting pumped up, and then look at the earnings. So this one was disgrace, PSQH disgrace. So yeah, look at that. That's terrible. Setting up again, and so all kinds of crazy stuff going on right now. And I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on the Trump holdings and stuff, like I said. And even this GRYP, guys, this thing is setting up like crazy. It keeps getting set up and then kind of bouncing around right here. You can't tell what the hell's going on, but they have something major going on here. And this is another Trump company. So, yeah, they have all kinds of stuff happening. It's just bizarre. And I don't know how legal it is, but apparently nobody's going to say anything when you're running the country and doing it now. And now you're making deals with these big companies and basically charging them pay to play. So pretty crazy, and that will manipulate the markets big time, guys. And that's why I don't like to see it, because it is being it's very dangerous for the markets included, because you just never know, anything could happen at any time. And when they're doing some pay to play stuff, it's just not really good. So that's what we're looking at nowadays. And what a crazy world we live in. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I think we got to everything this morning, just taking a quick look. And yeah, FedEx was looking pretty good right there. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. And Chris and Los Rodriguez, Sam, and Laptop Travel, El Wasin, thanks for tuning in this morning and hanging out. And everybody else that was tuning in and chiming in, thank you. And of course, we do our show, our pre-market show, every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. And then we do our night show. And guys, if you missed last night's show, holy cow, you better tune into that one. Go check out the replay. We did a show with Nader from TrendSpider, and TrendSpider is on a whole nother level, guys, with what they have going on with this AI stuff. I was messing with it last night some more. And yeah, the sidekick right here is absolutely insane. And then they also have the AI strategies and all kinds of good stuff going on. So you can build your own strategies. And then they also have, if you missed it, they never have free trials, guys. They actually have a free 2-week free trial going on right now. I posted out the link. I can post it out again real quick if you want. Where was it? Right here. Here's my affiliate link real quick. I'll just post it up here if you guys just want to click on it real quick and just open up the browser, and you can have it real fast. There you go. I just posted it up there. I'll retweet it out again today with the show. So yeah, you click on that. That's my affiliate link, and it's a hackathon going on over there. And it is pretty cool. I'll just show you right here, as a matter of fact, what it looks like, because that's what it is. And so yeah, you would just go to the register now right here, click on that, register, and it just comes up here, hackathon. So you'll want to just fill out all this good stuff and just sign on up, guys. And like I said, you're getting a free 2-week trial, and this stuff is crazy. And you guys know I use it every single day. So if you're interested, go ahead. That's my affiliate link right there that I posted up there. And I'm going to throw some of my charts into their store. They have a store where you can just go in and already have preset charts and all kinds of stuff already for free, and stuff that the people in the company have already built and stuff. And they are great, guys. And you can see you can compete for real cash prizes. So they're putting up 10 grand, and it's all about their AI indicators and things like that. So that is what they're doing right now. And the rules are pretty simple. Just register, and you have to register, I think, by Sunday night. So I'm gonna say it says it opened, Sunday night. It opened August 4th, and registration closes Sunday night. So be sure to register, and then your submission closes on August 24th. So go ahead and hop in. You at least have another week of free trial right there. So definitely check it out. That's for sure. And Luis Rodriguez said, thanks for that presentation yesterday with Nader. It was awesome. I actually enjoyed it. I went back and watched it again and was playing around with everything. And yeah, I'm telling you guys, TrendSpider's on a whole nother level. You guys know I use it every day. And you have all this stuff down here. Here's your AI strategies and all kinds of stuff. So they have all kinds of stuff, custom indicators and market scanners. And you can see I use the scanners all the time. And you can pop them up. And like I said, I'll put some of these into the store so that people can just have them and you can just click on them. So they're always pretty amazing right here, especially my crypto one. It's insane. I'm telling you, it picks up stuff that I've never even seen before and they go ripping. So there you go. And we were looking at some of these yesterday. It don't look like it changed a whole lot overnight. But anyway, there you go, everybody. That is our pre-market show for August 15th. So enjoy your Friday, everybody. Be sure to trade smart, lock in those profits. Any questions, hit me up on X. Be sure to follow along on X, YouTube, and Instagram. I'll be posting on that coming up. And yeah, we have some big things starting to happen here. And I certainly will have a nice trip in Niagara. Thank you very much, Chris. And the Greeks call that a fake a lock, a backdoor bribe. That's funny, Luis Rodriguez, and it's so third world tactics for sure. You're not kidding, laptop travel. So that is, and again, guys, I don't like it because it's going to manipulate the market so that you can't tell what the hell's going on. And I don't like that, but you could tell it's getting manipulated in a way that you don't know what's going on and something's manipulating it. It's just the fact that you don't know what's going on. And because it's all behind closed doors and you can pick it out, just like I told you, no one was running the country for a while there with the last administration. You can pick out these things when it's being manipulated and shady things are going on. And I like to pick out everything and point it out. And again, I don't even care about politics. So people think that I like one side or the other. I just call it the way it is, guys. I tell you how it's going to happen and how it should happen. And usually we're pretty dead on the money. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. And like I said, I don't like that pay to play look. It's not a good look at all. That's for sure. So there you go, everybody. Enjoy your Friday and trade smart. The market might be a little bit flat today going into the weekend, but it is getting set up. Something's going on there, Sam, and he did say it. As you said it perfectly there, Sam. Where was that message with the talking about whoever knew you'd be playing the spy calls as a lotto, genius or idiot, and you'll tell us tonight. And I agree with that one. It is like a lottery ticket right there, because look at this spy, guys. If you look at it, it looks like something crazy wants to happen. And if I had to bet, something crazy is going to happen. And if and Trump and Putin are talking, so maybe a peace deal will really rock and roll this thing. And if you're saying that they were planning on hitting the Russia's oil and stuff, maybe Putin will have to cave in a little bit, because he doesn't really have much of a military left already, equipment. I mean, they just got decimated by this little country called Ukraine, obviously getting backed by the US. And but yeah, they couldn't even they should have wiped Ukraine out in one day, to be honest with you. And they're still in war. I mean, how long has it been, guys? It's insanity. And Ukraine's still there and still firing drones off and still is getting help from other countries and things of that nature. So it is a wild scene over there. And I think if I was Russia, I would just be like, look, we definitely didn't do what we thought we could do. And totally, I mean, they could never mess with us of Russia. Obviously, they have nukes. We know that, but I mean, if they should have just nuked the Ukraine to begin with. I mean, they lost so many people, so much equipment. I mean, they lost like all their battleships, their helicopter, like everything got wiped out in Russia. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, it got wiped out in Ukraine, but they didn't have anything to begin with, so it didn't really matter over there, I guess. I mean, it matters because people are losing their lives. I won't say it didn't matter, but they didn't have a whole lot to lose to begin with, like Russia. And Russia just got beat down big time. So there you are. And in Greece, when you need to get something done and cut through the red tape, you slip some cash in an envelope and hand it over. It's a done deal. That is absolutely right, Luis Rodriguez. And look how Greece runs. And that's why I don't do things like that, because, again, people own you for life when you start doing that stuff. And it never ends well. I'm telling you, you just 10 years, 15 down years down the road, it seems to always backfire on you. And look what happens today with all these politicians and Mendez over there, Mr. Gold Bars. And yeah, it happens to all of them, guys. They all pat their pockets and then get caught somehow. Some of them don't get caught because they're just, they know how to play the rules, and that's why they get into politics, because they know that it can be shady. So there you go, everyone. We'll wrap it up. And again, I'll tweet out the link for the hackathon. I posted it up there, so just put it up in your browser. Be sure to register, check it out, because I'm telling you, TrendSpider is absolutely amazing, guys. I mean, with this AI tool, it's like having me in your back pocket, probably better than having me in your back pocket, because at any minute it can just tell you exactly what you want to know. It can build trend lines and all kinds of stuff for you, resistance and support. You saw Nader last night doing it all. And like I said, they just rolled this thing out, guys. So as amazing as it is already, it's just going to keep getting better every time they update these things. And I know, because I'm in an AI project, they just get better and better and better and better. It's just absolutely insane what goes on. And then you will get it built. It takes a while, though. There's a lot of pieces that have to be put together to make these things work, but to just watch it being built is absolutely amazing, guys. I'm telling you. So yeah, and like I said, they had an AI thing they had done before, and I'm sure it helped them out tremendously getting this thing built. And but yeah, even Nader had told me, look, it's not exactly what we wanted it to be. It's not that great, so don't really waste your time messing with it. But we're building something incredible here, so I'll let you know when it's ready. And it's ready. So he did tell me he was 100% honest, and you gotta love that with somebody that's inside the company and they are totally honest. And that's why we love having Nader on the show. He's an awesome guest, but also he does a great job going through and showing us. And we're gonna talk to the guy Mike that he was speaking about too, because Mike's really knowledgeable with the TrendSpider charts and can answer different things. Again, Nader's like an affiliate guy and tries to promote the company and that thing, but he's not the actual expert that does the charts. Like I said, they'll set you up with a one-on-one. It won't be Nader, it'll be other people in the company, and these guys like really know how to build every kind of chart and this and that. So Nader's super knowledgeable, obviously, but there's even more to it than what Nader even knows. So that's how in depth TrendSpider is. And again, if you ever want to know, and I'm sure Nader knows how to do it all, but again, he's not the expert to show you, so he lets the experts that really know how to show you the right way show you. That's his job. So he knows what he's good at and what they're great at, and then that's what you do. You let people that are great at things do their thing. That's for sure. So we will check it out and see if Mike can come on in the next few weeks, and then we'll even explore more, and he can break down even more charts and things of that nature. So yeah, really cool stuff going on there in TrendSpider. I must say they are definitely up on their game, and CODX Code Diagnostics is moving along right there. Laptop Travel. So there you go, and it just jumped up again, another penny right there as we're talking. So keep your eye on that, and we'll end our show on that because I'm going to get ready to roll this morning. And like I say, trade smart, locking those profits, and be sure to have a great Friday there. So goodbye, good luck, see you later, and have a great day, everybody.